Good morning. Welcome to another day in the life vlog. It is 7 a.m. Leo just woke up. My husband just left for a morning run, so I'm gonna go get the beb. But before I do, I just wanted to show you guys the sunrise out of our bedroom window because it's looking beautiful. We got some nice pink and purple clouds. Way off in the distance you can see Lake Superior. You can also hear Leo in the background. I love this window in our bedroom. It's like a little greenhouse window almost, and I've turned it into a little nook for me to sit. Alright, Leo's fussing. I'm gonna go get him. So I just changed Leo's diaper and he hasn't been getting diaper changes overnight, but he almost peed through his diaper last night. So I'm not sure. He's in 3s right now. Maybe I should size up to 4s for overnight diapers. Let me know if you have any thoughts about that. Do you have any thoughts about that, Leo? Oh, sure. No. You good? Okay, now I have my coffee so this day can get started. So one of the things I want to focus on today is the front room of our house. So we moved here about 2 months ago and have gotten most of the house settled except for this one room in the front of the house. We wanted to turn it into a space where my husband could work from home, but we just haven't gotten all the way there. I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace and Goodwill for the right furniture, but honestly, a lot of our hurdle is that we just still haven't unpacked all of our boxes still. I tried to go really hard on getting rid of stuff when we moved up here, and I did get rid of a lot, but I also know that at the end of our moving process, there was points where I was just like, forget it, just pack it, I'll figure it out when we get there. So now that we're there, I'd really like to tackle that extra stuff and see how much we can get rid of. I'll probably mostly start tackling this when Leo goes down for his first nap at about 9 o'clock. It's about 7:40, so Alex should be home soon. We'll drink coffee together, hang together as a fam, and then when Leo goes down and Alec leaves for work, I'm gonna tackle that front room. Leo just ate some breakfast with us and he is about to go down for his first nap of the day. I just realized I'm still in my PJs. I'm rocking my sweatpants, so probably before I get to organize, I'm going to have to get ready for the day. Say goodnight to the people. That's so nice. Oh. Even though I do stay at home, I try not to stay in my sweatpants all the time, but I recently found this jumpsuit that is basically sweatpants material, but looks more put together. It's got this button pocket down the front for easy breastfeeding, and it's really comfortable. So I'm gonna rock my jumpsuit today. Let's take a look at this room here. So this is the front room. This actually used to be our bedroom because when we first moved here, we were still room sharing with Leo. So this was the only room of the 3 bedrooms that was big enough to fit our bed and his crib. But when we started sleep training, we moved him out of our room into his own room. And then we moved back to the other bedroom that is now our room. And so now we have this. So now it's just about trying to figure out how to make this a functional space. So a couple of things that I have done so far. I got this desk here at Goodwill. It was $25 and it's a great workspace for Alec to do his Zoom meetings and things like that. We moved the TV and this cube organizer back here from the main living room. So we thought it could be helpful for meetings, Bible studies, things like that. So we still have a couple of boxes. These 3 in the corner, this one, and then there's one below it, are all for taking to Goodwill. I just haven't actually taken it to Goodwill yet. I think part of it is because it's tough to take the stuff and the baby to the store, so I've just been kind of putting it off. This one right here with the quilt on top is filled with like living room extras, things like that. And then these in the corner for the most part are Alex, so he's kind of got to be the one to take care of some of that stuff. So I think I can at least look at this box here and see if I can get through any of that stuff. So I just unwrapped a bunch of breakable stuff that we had in packing paper. A lot of those things are some of our religious statues. So we've got this really beautiful one of the Virgin Mary pregnant that a good friend gave to me when I was pregnant with Leo. This one of St. Joseph sleeping because the Lord often appeared to him in dreams. And then this one of one of my favorite saints ever, St. Therese of Lisieux. So we had those out in our home in our last city, but we also didn't have a baby on the go. So I'm just not sure what we're gonna do with this. I think the plan is to have this room be off limits to Leo because there's a door we can shut. So I wonder if I can display them somewhere in here. I just don't know where yet. So I'll have to figure that out. But I can throw away all the packing paper and then keep getting into that box. Oh, and I found this cute little guy. I used to have some dried flowers on display in here, so maybe I can find something fun around the house to do with this guy as well. And the last thing in the box is this pack of Papermate Flare pens. These are the best pens ever. I'm obsessed. I'll never use another kind of pen. So I am very pleased to have found a fresh 4-pack. So that is going to go out into use. I'm glad I found those. And now our box is empty. So I'm going to break this bad boy down. And that's one last thing in this room. So Leo just woke up from his nap and it's only been 36 minutes, which is way short. So we are practicing something that is called crib hour. You leave the baby in their crib for an hour no matter what. And that is supposed to help them figure out how to link sleep cycles, because a short nap is caused by they go through one sleep cycle, they wake up, and then they're like, oh, I slept, that's it. But to get nice long naps, we want them to link sleep cycles together. So that would give him, an hour and 10-minute nap instead of a 35-minute nap. So I'm gonna leave him in the crib for another 25 minutes and hope that he figures out how to fall back asleep. So Leo is up, freshly fed, freshly diaped, and I just checked the temperature and it is 46 degrees outside, which for the Upper Peninsula in March is like balmy weather. So I think this little guy and I are gonna go for a walk, so I'm gonna get him all dressed up and show you how I put him in the ring sling, and then we're gonna go take a walk around the block. So this is my ring sling. It's from the brand Wild Bird. I really like it because it's super easy to get on and off. I will say it's a pretty steep learning curve. Once you get past it, it is super easy to use. So I'm just going to thread my sling. You just pull it through both rings and then tuck it through the bottom ring. Then you want to make sure that your fabric is all lined up so that the top edge is on the right side of the tail and the bottom edge is on the left side of the tail. So I'll kind of walk my fingers through like this and pull it tight. Then when it's threaded, I'll throw the rings on top of my shoulder, put my arm in to create a little Leo-sized pouch. At the end, you want your rings to kind of sit right here or so, but you want to put them high on your shoulder when you're putting the baby in because they will end up moving down as you go. So let me grab Leo. How did you end up there? Hi. So once you have your baby and your sling, you'll put the baby up in a high bird position like this. He really likes this position. And then I'll reach with my ring hand underneath, grab his feet, and pull him through. And then you just sort of want to bounce the baby into a seat. You want them to feel like they're sitting in a hammock. So you know how like your knees get pulled up when you're sitting in a hammock? So I like to reach under the fabric, pull his knees up into a nice deep seat, and then you just want to make some adjustments to make it more comfortable for you and the baby. So now we're ready to go take a walk. We just got back from our walk and it is so nice out there. According to my Youper friends, I know that this is just first spring, so I should expect probably a little bit more winter before springtime comes, right honey? But while we were out, I got a text that our grocery pickup is ready, so we are gonna go pick up some groceries. Grocery pickup has been such a game changer. It's free. I don't know why everybody doesn't do grocery pickup. So we're gonna go do that. So we went and picked up the groceries, but on our way back, Leo was like losing his mind. So I fed him right when we got back. I try to feed him in a wake window that's like 2 hours and 15 minutes or longer, just kind of like a little top off snack. That way he goes down full, and I know if he's waking up from a nap early, it's not because he's hungry. So there was a good time to feed him because he was really upset. And then my husband came home and we put away the groceries, and then I got puked on, so I'm wearing a new outfit. And then I just started some laundry, and now I'm gonna relax a little bit, eat some food because I'm hungry, and I also haven't had enough water today, so I'm gonna make sure I drink some water and take a little rest. If Leo doesn't take a long nap, I'm actually going to go in there and do what I call a nap save. So I will go in there, sit in the chair, nurse him back to sleep. He'll fall asleep on the boob. I will quickly switch out the boob for a pacifier, and that usually helps him extend his nap. Ideally, he'll just take a long nap on his own and not need help, but I'm prepared to help him if he needs it. So I'm gonna go eat and get some water just in case I have to go and save the puppy. Are you going for a walk with Dada? Are you guys gonna go to the post office? Mm-hmm. And give Mama a little space? Yep. Have fun, boys. Love you both. So I did end up needing to save Leo's nap. He only napped by himself for like 35 minutes again, which is just too short. So I went in there, nursed him back to sleep, and got him to sleep for almost a whole other hour by himself. And he and Alex just left for a walk to the post office, and I ate, but not really a lot, so I'm gonna whip myself up a cheese quesadilla and take advantage of this alone in the house time. You say hi. So I just fed Leo for his middle of the wake window snack. He is like a little breastfeeding acrobat. Has anybody else's 6-month-old just like started climbing him like a jungle gym while they're eating? Because this little guy, he was all over the place. Weren't you, sweetheart? Oh. We're gonna have a little bit of playtime until he goes on for his third nap in about 45 minutes or an hour. So earlier this week, Megan Acuna put out a video about some activities to do with your baby. And one of the activities that she mentioned was one that we've actually done before and are about to do again now. It's baby painting. Leo, you working on your painting? You want to show everybody your painting? Oh, feeling a little grumpy because we're getting close to nap time. But this is what we've got so far. He's done some good work, haven't you, sweetheart? All right, we're getting close to nap time, so I'm going to get him ready to get down. So I'm sure you'll be able to hear my child crying in the background. He has decided that he's not interested in taking his third nap. So I did want to show you the outcome of Leo's paintings. This is what it looks like in the bag. He had a good time squishing that around. So it like helps to try to like unstick all of that paint from the canvas. And then you just give it a pull. Ta-da! A Leo Mitchell original. This thing is so cute. So I'm going to leave this out to dry and it will be ready in the morning to, I don't know what we'll do with this one. Good news, he fell asleep. It took 15 minutes, but he fell asleep on his own, so that's great news. I'm going to drink my sparkling water and eat a little snack. I was going to fold the laundry during this nap, but I went down to get it and it was soaking wet still, so I had to run another dryer cycle, so I'll have to fold that later. But I can breathe, Leo's asleep. Leo just woke up from his third nap and final nap of the day. It was only 30 minutes after all that time it took him to fall asleep. But it's okay, we're toward the end of the day and the third nap is supposed to be the one that helps them make it to bedtime. So he'll make it to bedtime, won't you, Leo? Yes, you will. Well, I think this is where we're going to say goodbye. Alec will be home from work soon, and then we're having dinner with some coworkers. So that'll be all for our day in the life vlog. Thanks for coming along with us today. Oh! If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. I'm about to go change my outfit for the third time because that all ended up in my lap. Bye. See you next time.